resides in the game.
Oh, I love that one. That is actually 10 out of 10. But we are on the Rift, finally. Very, very nice. Like you said, or like we were told, sorry, we can see the Poppy top lane and the Volibear jungle. Already high aggression in the mid lane. I thought there would just be a lot of farming between these two, but clearly they took a page out of everyone else's book from the last game. But as we start out, we can see the Volibear and the Talon here pathing bot side, so maybe bot is where the action will be for this early stage of the game.
Oh yes, and it seems as though the jungle will start normally for Z-Man this time around. I'm sure he's happy about that. Really massive trading going on in this bot lane. I mean, HypzerzCamps, despite the fact they're only level 2, have not stopped in terms of being aggressive. The Rakan and Xayah matchup is actually an interesting one, considering the benefits that Rakan provides to Xayah and vice versa. But, wow, also big trades going on in the top lane. Where are we supposed to look? How do we breathe?
It's literally no time for breathing. Tristana jumping in onto the Xayah there, getting really, really good damage off. Now hitting the Rakan, and that's going to bully out the side of Shelly. You can see Talon coming in the gank top side. W coming onto the Poppy. Poppy E flashing into the Q, but not able to stun, unfortunately. This can be the Poppy going down for sure. Ooh. And first blood over to the side of HypzerzCamps. Already so much action going on. And it's only been a few minutes into the game.
I mean, 3 minutes on the clock, first blood collected. Seeing that with that top gank, we see Z-Man actually counter jungling in the HypzerzCamp red side, and is going to pass down towards this bot lane. Maybe coming in for a dive. Yes. Okay, hold on a second. That ward is there, so they know that he's here. The stun comes out onto Despair as he falls, tanks that turret shot, but Doma isn't too far behind as he manages to find a return kill onto Z-Man. He's gonna hop over this wall, finds the Shelly bot lane running for their lives. Soma engaging, the electrocute comes out, the bleed is onto Lulu. Oh, hold on a second, Beast, who are you hitting? Managing to find the kill, and the feat of warfare goes over to HypzerzCamp, but handing over 2 kills in the end. Oh, it's my insane. Goodness.
It's insane. So much going on. The one good thing I think resultantly out of all of this is that the Tristana will end up having 2 kills, right? Decent CS as well. So maybe they can still put that lead pretty hard, I think, and carry that into the later stage of the early game and the mid game here, as Poppy's getting bullied out by Nasus. But action everywhere. Talon as well. I think one thing to note is that he was topside, right? He killed the Poppy and then he was bot in a flash. So that's going to be a nightmare for Shelly, I think.
I mean, they're going blow for blow so far. 3 kills to 3. They actually have the gold lead because of that shutdown for Sunny from Doma. So, yeah, despite how it's going, while it seems like HypzerzCamp are controlling the pace of the game, League of Shelly are definitely responding in kind. So props to them for that. Dragon is on the map. It is the Cloud Dragon. We'll see which of these junglers is going to be able to claim that as they're fighting over a ward in the mid lane. But yeah, it's looking good so far for Shelly.
Yeah, for sure. I agree with you completely, and now they've got priority in bot lane, mid's a little bit even, so they're actually able to use that to secure this first Drake. Doesn't look like it's going to be contested at all, which is really, really nice. Hopefully, like you said, they can continue to ride this wave, continue to create an advantage for themselves. The only thing I'm worried about is the scaling from the Nasus and the Rise, right? They obviously scale up really, really well. Nasus becomes a monster, and Poppy's not someone that can continuously keep up. But as we go into the replay here, you can see the Volibear is looking for the dive, right? After the trade earlier on, you can see Volibear Q's in, flash on top of the Xayah, into the W and the E. Xayah ends up going down pretty easily, but the Talon that was just topside, by the way, gets all the way bot and kills the Volibear in return. Then the follow-up play, you can see Talon now using his E to get over the wall, looking for the Lulu here, trying to get on top of him. Polymorph coming out, slowing down the Talon as well. Gets a W into the Q combo, into the passive and the electrocute. Lulu now 1 HP, flashing forward, not able to kill Rakan. Going in, auto-attacking the wrong target, missing the Q, but ends up getting the Lulu in the end. But this whole time, Tristana was auto-attacking away and gets a lethal tempo, and she's able to collect a couple kills for herself now. So we'll see how it continues as the game goes on, but so far 3-3 in kills.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not going to stop there considering how these two continue to play. Yeah, wow. Good stuff from Shelly for managing to keep up with the pace. We do see Tristana in the top lane, so there has been a lane swap on the side of League of Shelly. If you pay attention to the minimap, Poppy is in the bot lane, and and Tristana and Lulu have moved to the top side. HypzerzCamp responding in kind as the plates are getting knocked down by League of Shelly. Interesting decision here.
I think it's a really good play from League of Shelly. As the flash comes in from the rise, Ari Charm was really, really good. Oh, that was close, but now the volley bear is here. That's going to be the rise going down for sure. Really nice free kill for the volley bear. But there's another gank actually happening on this time on the side of HypzerzCamp onto the Poppy bot side. Poppy misses the ult, unfortunately, but has the W to survive, and she is able to escape with it. Nice gank from both sides. Rise ends up going down. Poppy ends up escaping with her life barely. One thing I did want to mention about the swap that you were talking about, I think it was really good from the side of Team Shelly. Because of the swap, they were able to get Tristana a couple of extra plates, which is extra gold. And that's definitely who they need to focus on going on the rest of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. The slight engage by Sunny right there, applying the pressure in this top top lane. I don't know.
Top bot lane, top lane, I don't know what you call it.
But bot lane. Oh, the lane's a bop.
Bop. Oh, I like that.
It's not a tot. I mean, it's not for kids, but depends how you want to look at it.
It's just.
But I mean, it's a bop of a lane, and it seems like this lane swap might benefit the League of Shelly, as you touched on, as they are going for the grubs. I mean, good engage right there by the Shelly team, but counter engage coming out from the beast in the form of Rakan. The grubs probably okay, 1-for-1 so far, as they are skirmishing over this. Poppy is TPing in, and the smite comes out from Z-Man to secure that one. Flash comes in, but is going to pay with his life as beasts go down. Talon isn't too far behind, managing to find the assassination in the back line. Lulu going to fall soon after to the Nasa says that's a double kill for Hoi Hoi. And my goodness, Soma is really everywhere at the same time. Bleed comes out as he takes down Mismatch. That is 3-for-1 over the grubs.
Yeah, so much action. Again, these teams are constantly fighting, looking for objectives as soon as they can, to be honest. And again, similar to what we saw from game one, you can see that the team of HypzerzCamp comes out on top, right? Like you were mentioning before, Shelly were ahead in gold. You know, they created a little bit of a lead for themselves, but now that's completely flipped. Now HypzerzCamp are almost 2k gold ahead. And if this continues, they're going to fall further behind. As we see another fight in the bot side. Tristana jumping on top of the Nasus, burning the flash. But I think he'll be okay unless the volley bear comes here for a dive.
Oh, I think we're definitely going to see a dive right here. Volley bear pulls up, has ultimate. Oh, actually, no, doesn't have ultimate in hand. So this will be interesting to see how they coordinate this. Volley bear, of course, going to engage this to tank the turret, and down goes Hoi Hoi. Oh, but each one too many turret shots. So that, I mean, while that's good for Sunny with this Tristana, not so good for Hoi Hoi. But hold on a second, Soma Cruz pulling up, cruising into the lane as the bot lane of HypzerzCamp are pulling up as well. Misses the knock up, but managing to get the double charm. Sunny is going to be the first to fall and probably the only one to fall. But little do they know, Mismatch is in the river. Exposes himself decently as he throws out the charm to hit the beasts, and that, I think, will be it in terms of scraps in the bot lane.
Yeah, the Ari just comes out of nowhere trying to do something, but I think all in all, the Talon is the most annoying champion out of all of this. He appears out of nowhere. He jumps over the wall, he Assassin's Creeds himself to a bot lane and picks up a kill for it, and he's going to be doing that for the rest of the game, so I wouldn't want to play against the Talon at all, but good to keep a close eye and see what he does for the rest of the game. Here's the replay on the dive here. You can see Nasus already half HP. Volley Bear coming in with the QEW combo. Tristana free hitting, but with the Nasus W going on to Volley Bear, we've all seen it before. We've all felt it before. It slowed you for years. and he's able to get a return kill. Then we can see the Assassin's Creed master himself coming into the bot lane, jumping into Lulu initially, waiting for his support to come. Rakan ends up getting there. Talon flashing on top of the Tristana here. Rakan with the ult, tagging the Lulu, tagging the Tristana, getting the Tristana in the end, and Lulu's able to flash away to safety.
And that's all she wrote.
Meanwhile, yeah.
As the dragon goes over to, who did the dragon go over to?
Shelly, I think.
Oh, Shelly. Well, of course. I saw the ocean dragon. I was like, what? That's not the ocean dragon sign up there. But of course, Shelly picking up the Chemtech dragon as the ocean drake is on the rift. So we will have an ocean soul in this game. What does that mean for these teams?
It means that they can stall out the game, right? Now that the gold has swung back in HypzerzCamp's favor, those extra drakes are really, really good. It means they can buy more time to slow down the game. They don't have to contest future drakes before giving over the soul. So it's really good they were able to pick that up, to be honest. A couple of things I wanted to mention here is, obviously, we had the pause earlier on, and that was because of the rune choices. Now, I can see Zaya on HypzerzCamp has Conqueror, which I think is a big hindrance, right? Normally you want lethal tempo, and the Volibear actually has lethal tempo, which is not a terrible rune, but normally you want to go for something like PTA. But we see the Rise here, kind of maybe face checking the Volibear, ends up getting stunned out. Talon here jumping in, doing his best. Ori gets absolutely one shot there by the Talon and the Rise. Then the Volibear ult coming onto the Talon. He ends up going down. Now Rise in a bad spot, getting absolutely destroyed by lethal tempo Volibear. Rakan coming in, trying to save him, not able to in the end. You see Nasus here with it all, doing his best. Poppy ult missing, unfortunately. Volibear in a little bit of danger spot. Poppy now overextending, also a dangerous spot here. W coming out from the Nasus. Volibear recalling, but not able to get out in the end. Poppy looking dangerously low. Is he able to get the finishing blow onto the Poppy? No. Okay, Poppy's able to live. But man, what an engage. What a crazy fight. And you see Tristana following suit of her team, getting a little bit aggressive in the bot side, but nothing's going to happen of it. I wanna breathe. Yeah, I wanna relax because these teams are just fighting like crazy right now.
Oh my goodness! And it seems like D-Man might be the next one on the menu as he gets put onto the chopping block. Boy, managing to cash in that plus 12 on that Nasus is definitely a good feeling. Oh my goodness, Lulu possibly gonna go down here, but this is a turret dive as Lulu is gonna fall, but the gold is going to go over to Wormies. He manages to find a shutdown onto Hoi Hoi. Greed as well, pulling up. He's going to escape, not really fall at the same time with his teammates. But that was 2 kills handed over for 2, I guess.
Man, I know we keep mentioning it, but how is there so much action with this high elo, right? These guys are just at each other's throats like crazy. The fights back and forth. I guess they know something we don't, but it's insane. The amount of action is absolutely insane. You can see even Talon here now looking for potentially another pick. He was looking for Tristana bot side, but he's not able to get anything, and then onto the Poppy. I think from here, this aggressive style gameplay is actually really good for HypzerzCamps. Nasus is heavily ahead of the Poppy right now, right? He's got 2 items completed already, and the Poppy doesn't even have her first item completed yet. I think she's recalling now to maybe complete it, but this Nasus is going to be a nightmare. And I think Talon's done his job of getting these solo lanes in a decent position.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you look at the scores across the board: 5-2, 5-2. Greed, you know, being 0-2, but that's not too big of an issue considering it is Rise. He's waiting for that late game. Tier isn't even completed yet. Once that is activated, that is an entirely different champion, so you can't count him out just yet. And then, of course, you know,
cheese.
I mean, they be cheesing. It looks like the fondue is in the mix, but in response, League of Shelly are going to jump back onto the beasts. He's probably going to escape with the help of Soma, but flash engage by Z-Man onto Soma. Going to get the kill on that Talon, and that, I think, is going to be a Rift Herald confirmed, as the smite for HypzerzCamp is off the Rift.
Yeah. Exactly, precisely. You know, we can see the Talon end up going for the cheese play, looking for something over the wall, as we expected from something like Talon, but he's not able to secure the kill. Shelly's in the correct place at the right time, making sure that they go in with a team to be able to take down the Talon, prevent him from doing his thing. And like I said, they secure the Herald for themselves, which I think they should probably look to use mid here so they can open up the map a little.
Yeah, we shall see how they use that. I mean, while this is all happening, and it seems like League of Shelly are putting in one hell of a fight to remain in this game, all of their outer turrets are down as Hoi Hoi is able to secure that last one right there. Flashes, I guess, in anticipation of maybe a stun or a Q, but yeah, I mean, when you're able to claim a turret and a kill, I don't think you're complaining, unless the League of Shelly are pulling up. Whose Gromp do you think you're taking, Soma? As he jumps over the wall, pops ult, jumps again, gets... Oh, down he goes as the bomb was ticking. The timer ran out, and down goes the, the lost descendant of the Assassin Creed.
Exactly. No, it was super close, right? Like the Rakan shield, the heal, and everything. But he does end up going down, and that means Shelly now are on 3 Drakes.
I mean, I think this carelessness from Soma is gonna cost them dearly. You know, this is twice now we've seen that Soma dying around critical objective points. The Rift Herald being the first, the Ocean Dragon just now. If League of Shelly get the next dragon, that is solved for them.
100%. Soma dying means Soma consequences. You get it?
Okay. Okay, Slimzy. That was good.
No, exactly as you put it, they get very greedy. Because the greed.
Alright, get this guy off the cast.
I apologize.
Aaron, play the stinger, man. End this
game. But it does mean that they do end up giving up crucial objectives, right? Like you said, the 3 Drakes, and now even from that, the bot tower as well, as we saw in that recent play, it's really, really bad. And I think when an assassin jungler ends up falling behind, it's really hard to get back into the game, right? Especially with Lulu in the back pocket for Shelly. Talon jumps onto a target, Lulu ults them, polymorphs the Talon, all that sort of thing. And it's going to be hard now for the Talon to get back into the game.
Yeah, I mean, he is 5-4, so it looks good on paper. But is he able to bring in the key objectives, which is his job? That's what matters. I mean, look, right now, because of that Rift Herald that they lost, they lost a tower and a half. But hold on a second, HypzerzCamp are not going to take it, lay it down, as we're seeing flashes being forced from the League of Shelly. But wait a minute, Wormy is there, pulling up behind, hits nobody with the ult, as 2 of his members are going to go down. Now suddenly you've got 5 team members of HypzerzCamp, the entire squad on your tail, forces the flash. And now suddenly it's the Shelly in the turret that is the main focus. Charm hits, Hoi Hoi gets stunned under turret, pops ult, but is not able to survive any longer as the kill goes over to Messmatch in the mid lane. Great charm, right? Goodness me, I can't even speak. There's so many things happening.
There's so much going on. I know.
Mismatch is flying all over the place. Forces the flash. The ult comes out from despair and managing to find the kill. And blink and you miss it. Soma just pulls up out of nowhere as well. Once again, finding another kill onto Wormy.
What
on earth is going on?
You can take a breather. There's so much going on. We went from turret to turret there, from tier 2 turret on the side of HypzerzCamp to the tier 2 turret on the side of Team Shelly. And these teams are not letting up. They're still going for it. They're still looking for the objective, still getting super, super aggressive. And I think the problem there from the side of Team Shelly was that they made a play with the Herald, right? But they only had 3 members, and so HypzerzCamps were able to collapse pretty quickly. And you can see here in the replay, Volibear is able to hit the turret with the Herald there, but there's only 3 of them, right? It's a 3v3. Rakan gets a really nice ult off onto all 3 members. Volibear trying to get out, but the damage has already come out. Zaya's pumping out tons of damage. Talon's already done a lot as well. Gets on top of the Volibear. You see TP coming in on the top side. Nasus now coming in from the bot side. We got a replay spectator bug there with the turret being up, but from this play, you see the Volibear go down, the Lulu's down. Poppy's TP did end up coming in. She tries to do her best to do what she can, but she's not able to. She ends up flashing away. Fast forwarding just a little bit, you can see that Hoi Hoi from the Nasus is a little bit too far overextended. They're able to get a pick in return, which is nice. From here, Shelly should just leave it, right? They should disengage. They got a pick back, which is nice. But you see, Ari gets aggressive with the ult here, ulting forward, trying to look for the charm play onto the Rakan or the Zaya. She flashes forward. Zaya ends up ulting, making sure she's invulnerable. Can't get hit in the end. Poppy now following the Ari, gets baited and ends up going down. And that's going to be really, really bad for the side of Hoi Hoi. As you see, another fight actually breaking out in the mid lane here. Nasus Wing the Poppy, trying trying to do his best. Volibear getting on top of the Nasus, doing big damage. Hoihoi ends up going down. Now the Zaya's in trouble even, under fire from the rest of the enemy team, and they're able to get one pick. Let's see how that translates, as the Talon seems to be maybe coming mid to try and collect the wave so they can't push it. Nice W from the Talon to trim down that wave. And let's see now if Shelly can use their superior team fighting with their comp to get back into the game.
I mean, they are absolutely not giving them a chance to breathe. Okay, hold on a second. Soma does find Dr. Duck. Blackin catches him out, but is forced to disengage as the rest of the League of Shelly pull up to help him out. Rakan also jumping out as well. Main target now is Wormy. Charges the ult and sends back Rakan. Okay, nice. Good choice. Reed now in the mix alone, but is not alone as Hoihoi has returned from the grave. Dies again. TP's into dies. It's a classic. As Sunny is going to be the first to fall in this fight. Rakan dashing all over the place, applying the charm everywhere. Double kill coming out for Despair. Is that going to be a triple? We got a triple on the block. Do we get a quadra? Are we going to see it happen? But TP comes out from what?
The rise.
That's not a TP. That was a rise. Oh, of course. Beast riding the express train as now they're being chased down. But I don't think much else is going to come from this. Tries to get. Oh, managing to get the kill onto the Spare. That's a massive 1,000 gold shutdown. But the return kill for Soma, and I guess this is just Greed playing with his food, getting greedy, perhaps, as you like to, if you like to say, and gets the kill onto Dr. Duck. And the Ocean Drake now, great choice right here, but hold on a minute, who's TPing in? That will be Wormy, leaving the dragon alone. Oh no, leaves the half-complete dragon to the League of Shelly. Oh my goodness.
That's Ocean Soul. That's Ocean Soul. He ends up giving it away. You know, he can't end up finishing it in the end. Poppy TPing in, really good TP, and Ocean Soul is going to be insane for the side of Team Shelly with all this fighting going on. I think it's going to be, you know, maybe the swing to keep them in the game here.
I can't believe it. Soma really just handed it over. I guess the choice was to try and disengage, force the dragon to what was it, to reset, you know, lose aggro and then reset the HP, but come on. What happened
All right,
here?
Here's the replay. Poppy ends up ulting the Rakan away, you know, getting a little bit of damage onto the Rise. But so far, you can see Hoihoi did TP back in on the Nasus, but ends up getting bursted. It's a 5v4 now, right? Talon's on the flank. You can see he's really trying to look for the play. Tristana ends up Wing in, but gets bursted so quickly by the Xayah and Rakan combo. Rakan's delivering a lot of CC here. Volibear does end up going down. Rakan ends up going down in the end, and the fight ends up whittling down to a 2v2. The Rise ult ends up coming in as we have to stop the replay, go back into the live action. More fights going on. Talon gets the kill onto the Volibear. Poppy trying to now escape. She is able to get away. And this is what we're talking about, right? The replay is not even finished, and we can't even finish talking about replay because there's more action going on. As HypzerzCamps now set up for the Atakan, and that should be theirs for the taking.
Never a dull moment in this series. Atakan falls now to HypzerzCamp. I mean, we keep seeing it every single time. Every time one of these junglers falls or is not around, an objective is taken. You know, these guys are really objective orientated, and you have to be in a game like this. So yeah, great response by HypzerzCamp. But as we mentioned it,
no, go for it. Sorry, I was saying yeah.
I was just gonna say the big old little Slimsy is on the rift as they managed to smack it down, and that goes over to the HypzerzCamp. That's
not
a big
purple,
pickup right there.
It's not purple. It's healthy.
Not choking it.
But the purple worm does end up going over to HypzerzCamps here, and the game doesn't stop, right? There's objectives going over across the map. You see both teams taking away the blue buff for each side. Jungle is now farming up whatever camps are left. But I think although Team Shelly do have the Ocean Soul, I think the Baron buff is a little bit more valuable at this stage of the game if it's continuous team fights, right? Ocean Soul is really good if you have a little bit of trading and then healing up and a little bit of trading and healing up. So if Shelly can utilize that, they will have the advantage. But if not, then I think HypzerzCamps will be able to continue to look for picks.
At what moment have we seen a bit of trading and pulling back?
Exactly. Exactly. So yeah, we'll see if the Ocean Soul is actually going to be super useful or not. But oh, as we say that, you can see the Talon trying to look for a kill, but not able to get it.
Ian really cheeky, picking up all of the chickens straight out of the roost, sweeping about the place, denying them vision. Seems like, okay, I thought Soma was gonna try and help out push that top lane, but these guys just want blood, nothing else, nothing more. As Soma is gonna be caught out right here, is denied any movement by the Poppy W. Really nicely done. Great catch right there by the League of Shelly as that is a shutdown for Wormy, leaving him 4-4-4. We might see Z-Man getting caught out right here by Greed, but we'll be able to escape. The Rise ult, send it in Rakan, but Dr. Duck is going to be the sacrificial lamb as the kill goes over to Despair. Meanwhile, Hoi Hoi with this humongous wave in the bot lane, applying massive pressure on this turret. Can we get a quick stat check on how many stacks he's got on that Q as he fully engages onto Wormy? The Beast being able to apply the charm as well to force the League of Shelly back, as now the inhib is completely exposed in this bot lane. Next up is going to be the mid inhib, as the turret will fall with the help of these Baron buffed minions, as that is 2 inhibs after taking out 2 members of the League of Shelly. And that's it. 600 stacks confirmed for the Nasus. That is huge.
100%. I think what we're seeing here, right, is the stacking champs have stacked, right? Nasus is looking super strong. No one's able to really deal with him in the 1v1 or even 2v1. Rise pumping out tons of damage. He has his Archangels complete, the Robo complete. He's now building Death Cap. Once he completes that, he's going to be chunking out tons of damage. So I'm really worried here for the side of Shelly, as they're also 9k, just under 9k gold behind. So it's looking rough. I don't see how they pull this back with Nasus and Rise being so strong, but maybe if they can secure the Elder, then they'll have a window to win the game.
Elder in this series will be the decisive factor, considering how these guys continue. They are non-stop butting heads with each other. Poppy, goodness, huge amounts of damage. Rakan flying in, does get popped, but so does Lulu. Zaya being forced to ult, doesn't find anybody else, but is going to get a double kill, as Wormy will be next to fall. Soma chasing down the Ari, as Mismatch will flash away, but yes, Soma tried to play for the fadeaway, and Greed with the massive damage that Rise has is going to be able to, oh my goodness, TP as well from Hoi Hoi. Never mind, while all that was happening, they just ran it down mid lane. And yeah, that is game, Slimzy.
That is game. Crazy action all over the Rift. But resultantly, HypzerzCamp take the game and the series 2-0.
Wowza. That was one hell of a series.
For sure.